Warning, the violent and offensive acts portrayed in tonight's episode of Back of the Y Masterpiece Television are just pretend. Don't cry about it. New Zealand's most loved television personality, Mr. Danny Parker! Good evening and welcome to Back of the Y Masterpiece Television. I'm your host, Danny Parker, and tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an action-packed show. In fact, we've got action-packed action. Tonight on Back of the Y, we've got action coming out of our arse. But first up, they're my favourite band, they're your favourite band, they're Deja Vu! Deja Vu, ladies and gentlemen, hot band. Well, somebody get Bob Geldof on the phone because we've got action for Africa. That's right, later on we have the high-octane feature presentation, Smoothover, and action heroes do not get any more action-packed than Smoothover. Unless, of course, you're talking about the king of action, Randy Campbell.
Tonight, New Zealand's greatest daredevil stuntman, Randy Campbell, will attempt to jump a BMX over Back of the Y Studios. We've seen him try a BMX jump before and he sucked. Just ask this poor sod of a monkey. Will tonight's home viewer get the better of him?
No home viewer's gonna scare me. I'm gonna jump that studio and then I'm coming around to your house to smash your face in.
Well, you've got your glamorous, high-stakes action heroes like Randy Campbell, but when you strip away the class, glamour and glitz, you've got the honest, true heroes in blue, the NZPD.
Auckland City! A park full of picnickers has reached panic point as a young man runs amok with what appears to be a large, brightly coloured automatic weapon. This is a job for the only Hunter-armed defenders squad, the meanest constables in town. Within minutes, they're armed to the teeth and on their way.
What's the scenario?
About time you buggers showed up. We've got a armed assailant just over the hill there. Yeah. You guys gonna sort it out for us?
Okay. Let's go.
These highly trained and heavily armed constables are the elite fighting force in the war against crime, and they don't take any shit. And just as well, because in this age of rap music, violent video games and Pokemon, every child is a potential killer. Just look at these terrified chickens!
Got the little bastard in my sights.
Suddenly, this foolish young man makes a fatal mistake. He turns his weapon on the police and opens fire.
Fuck, he's aiming at me!
These constables have little choice but to take him out in the quickest and safest way possible.
Oh, I don't think he'll be getting back up.
I got him, mate.
Good night.
Luckily, this boy's weapon turned out to be a harmless water pistol, so no one was hurt. But when will kids learn? Don't play silly buggers with replica guns. These constables have exhibited true courage and professionalism today, but there's no time for paperwork. They clean their mess up quickly and quietly so we can all get on with our lives knowing Auckland is a safer place to live. He's New Zealand's greatest action hero, and he's always got one thing on his mind. Smoothover, pawn detective.
Later on Back of the Y.
Hey, Fruit Booters, it's the extreme world of Wally Symons!
Oh! 5:30 in the morning, that's extremely early. It's time to get up and start another extreme day. Let's go! I can't start the day until I've had an extremely hot shower. Oh, that's extreme! It's 6 a.m. This is my first assignment for the day, and this is going to be extreme. I've seen base jumping before. What's so extreme about this?
Well, I've made my own parachute out of this string and the sheet off me bed.
Extreme! Now, Steve, can you tell me about this new extreme sport that you've come up with?
Well, it's called the Extra-Street Boogie Cycle, and basically, I was getting a really good workout off my exercycle, but I just got bored sitting in the lounge by myself all the time, so I've taken it to the streets.
That's extreme! It's 10:30 at night, it's extremely late, it's time for me to hit the hay after an extreme day. Good night! Extreme!
Welcome back. In the studio with us tonight, we have a man who's 2 steps behind the action, a man that virtually no one's heard of, from the Randy Campbell stunt crew, retarded South Island mechanic, Spanners Watson. Come on, mate. You right?
Oh,
come on.
really hurt.
Oh, it's all right. Come on, sit down. There you go. You all right, mate? You all right now? Oh, everything's cool? Well, welcome to the studio, Spanners Watson. Since you joined the Randy Campbell stunt crew, mechanical incompetence is up 300%, technical efficiency is at an all-time low, and hospitalisations are through the roof. Face it, mate, there's no room in stunts for a slow learner.
Shut up! I'm building a rocket car!
Mate, you couldn't even build your own breakfast.
I could so!
You're an egg!
I'm not!
You're an
I don't
egg!
even like eggs!
You're an egg,
I
mate!
don't like
Egg!
eggs!
Hello! Oh, I'm sorry, mate. No, I'm sorry, mate. Hey? Think fast, all right?
We're not experiencing technical difficulties, we just thought we'd milk this lame TV Kiwi gag again.
Tonight, we're talking about shit. The human log, surely Mother Nature's greatest achievement and a superb example of over-engineering. Scientists at this Auckland laboratory have been inserting different shaped objects up rats' arseholes and found consistently that one shape affords the least amount of discomfort. This one. Millions of years of evolution have created the perfect shaped stool for easy and often pleasurable expulsion, and if that wasn't enough, Mother Nature has another trick up her sleeve. Luckily, a clever health precaution has been built into every turd. Thank you. Every turd looks, smells and tastes disgusting, ensuring that even the stupidest individual will never eat her. No thanks. Meet Daniel. Daniel is 29 years old. He works in a cafe and leads a quiet and happy life.
He's been holding in a shit for 3 days. He has kindly and bravely agreed to let us film it.
Well, I normally go about it every day, but I was pretty nervous having the cameras around and everything. A lot of people are going to think I'm crazy doing it, but I think that a shit's something we've all got to face. I thought it was an important thing to do.
The day of the shoot, we truck in loads of gear into the specially built toilet at the back of the Y studios. We've got cameras in the bowl, slow motion cameras, time-lapse and infrared, 7 hours of setting up, and there's only one thing missing. The star. At 7:45 that evening, Daniel arrives. He is touching cloth, but he must hold on for just a few minutes more. Daniel is in position. We hand him his viz. The cameras are rolling. The anticipation in the studio is intense.
By the look of it, we should have our shot any second.
Any moment his sphincter will open up and a lovely big brown turd will be born into the world. Well, that's what we expected. We expected something like this, the classic shit. Brown in colour and cylindrical in shape. But what we got was something quite different. Something quite magical.
And so it seems, the simple shit is a lot more complex than we originally thought. In fact, to truly understand the shit, we have to throw out the classical model.
The shit can exist in many forms. It can be a solid, a liquid, or even a gas.
As a macro shot of one of my own anal announcement shows,
the humble fart is in fact made up of millions and millions of tiny poos. Maybe even the simple skid mark deserves closer inspection.
Unfortunately, our friend the shit is never around long enough for us to truly get to know him. Sadly, before too long, he dries up, crumbles away. Like dust in the wind, a fitting end to the human body's greatest creation.
Welcome back to Back with Why Masterpiece Television. I'm your host, Danny Parker. Well, I'll tell you what, a young man came on the show tonight and earned himself a whole heap of respect. Spanners Watson taught us a few lessons. That man is welcome back on our show anytime. Unlike his boss, Randy Campbell, he's going to try another one of his death-defying stunts tonight. Good luck to him.
Tonight, New Zealand's drunkest daredevil stuntman, Randy Campbell, will attempt a stunt so pointless it'll probably be his last.
'Cause you dared me too.
Tonight's lucky home viewer is 6-year-old Steve, who writes, "Dear Randy, I dare to jump back of the Y studios on a BMX. $5 says you fuck it up. Love, Steve."
Piece of piss.
Back of the Y is a big place. It'll take a big jump to clear it, and big balls to even attempt. Luckily, Randy's got a big crew full of big names, like rookie stuntman Skip Butler, retired South Island mechanic Spanners Watson, pro stunt groupie Sydney Coburn, veteran Australasian stunt coordinator Dick Johansson, and extreme cameraman Wally Symons. But the success of the stunt relies on the carefully integrated calculation of physics, trajectory, and velocity. Spanners is on the case.
So you did all the maths for this stunt?
Yeah.
But why? You're fake.
But enough math! This crowd has come to see action, and Randy is about to deliver. A little bruff courage, and he's ready to go!
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's nail this thing.
Those guys are a bunch of morons. They're gonna fuck this up like they fucked up everything else they've done. You just watch. This is gonna be the end of Randy Campbell.
Well, Randy's career certainly hinges on this stunt. And here he goes. He's given it 120%. But suddenly, the stunt goes horribly wrong.
Oh my God,
They've killed him!
We can see in the replay that the crew has drastically miscalculated the angle and speed of the jump, and Randy has paid the price. But as the smoke clears, we see that Randy is still miraculously alive. But we cannot say the same about his career after this embarrassing bull's-up. What a joke! But on the bright side, Randy would have completely escaped injury had it not been for the actions of his safety coordinator, Dick Johansenson. Clearly angry at Randy's dismal effort, he's making sure he'll have a few bruises to help him remember the sad, sad day.
Shut up! Questions. Okay, some of you have suggested that the stunt wasn't worked out properly and it was certain to fail. Well, I'd like to answer those critics right now and say that Spanners did the maths, I did the safety, and we had a physicist there that worked out the angles. The stunt was possible. The problem was Randy didn't pedal fast enough, okay? And while Randy's in hospital, he can reflect on what went wrong, and I think that reflection is going to reflect badly on Randy, okay?
But congratulations to our lucky home viewer Steve! For your dare, you'll receive a Randy Campbell jacket, a box of Randy Campbell books, and a bloody big bottle of vodka for you and your mates. Have you got a dare for Randy? Why not get riding? Go on, I dare you!
Well, I can't wait any longer. I am too excited. If you can wait any longer, you're a moron. Let's get ready for the action-packed thrill rollercoaster ride of your pathetic little lives. Sit back and relax on the edge of your seat. Smoothover.
He's got fast wits and wrists to match. It's New Zealand's #1 porn detective, Smoothover.
Smoothover, your mission is as follows. Break into the Swedish embassy, nick me some of that filthy Euro porn, smash the place up, and meet me by the dock. Oh yeah, I got this cassette player at the warehouse. This little tube of tape and stop working around. Blow it.
The Swedish embassy, downtown Auckland. Getting in would be the easy part. But the Swedes love their porn, and I knew it would be well protected. I was prepared though, thanks to an old army trick I learned in the South Island. No high-tech laser security system was going to stop me. One puff and those infrareds were lit up like a Christmas tree. It's going to be like taking candy from a baby. I gotta hand it to those Swedes, they know their porn. Spread beef, hamburger shots, titty wanks, DVD, golden showers, brown showers, Dolmio grins. They've got it all covered. Sometimes in a job like this, it's hard not to become emotionally involved. Shit, I was sprung. I knew those blonde buggers wouldn't be happy. Within seconds, the place was riddled with more Scandinavians than an ABBA concert. It's time to turn up the heat and boil some Swedes. These Volvo driving clowns weren't going to stop me that easily. And besides, there's nothing I like better than shooting my load in a Swede's face. Apparently self-abuse makes you go blind. This was evident in their appalling marksmanship. Good night, Benny. And good night, Bjorn. It's time for me to get the Fernando out of there. Mission complete. There was just time to nip off for a quick one off the wrist before my rendezvous with Mr. Big. He was a notoriously picky customer and I was keen to impress. The moment of truth.
Hey, someone's been wanking on this. This stuff is useless.
It was a sticky situation. No one likes pre-loved porn. Time to scarper. No payday, but a satisfying job nonetheless.
Don't worry, boss. We'll just go down the dairy.
Well, I've been in the television industry for 25 years and I have never, swear to God, seen a show as good as Smoothover. That was amazing. Anyway,
That's it for me tonight. I'm off to spend some of my hard-earned cash. I've got a lot more of it than you, so you idiots might as well go to bed. Good night. See you next week.
We don't need your charity as long as you smos keep drinking fizzy drinks. We're sweet. Spanners Watson. He might be a bit thick, but tonight he's made some bold claims.
I'm building a rocket car.
You're fake.
I'm building a rocket car. You're an idiot.
Yep, with the help of one staff, he's building a rocket car. But as the secret footage shows, it doesn't look good. Will this be another grim humiliation for Randy, or is Spinners actually an autistic mechanical genius? Find out next week! Only on New Zealand's shittest half hour, Back of the Wall!